Why are Selena Gomez fans going after the friend who gave her a kidney? Well, apparently even they are beefing. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signor, and let's get this right out the way. No one should be doing this to anybody. All these stands that take it too far by going after and bullying people, it's atrocious. It's getting worse and worse in our society that's so divided. And no, this is not the way. No matter who's right in the equation, leave them alone, okay? Now, let's break this down. Who is Francia Raisa? Well, Francia is the one who gave Selena Gomez her kidney. Saved her damn life. And yes, she is forever indebted to her. But apparently, if we go through the rumors, Francia is not happy with Selena, and Selena's not happy with constantly needing Francia's approval on her life moving forward, saying, well, this was a choice you made. No one forced you. Or did they? We're going to break down all this issue. And honestly, this is more than I expected. This is a more complicated topic, and I want to get your thoughts as I break it all down for you. All right, so yes, today we're reporting on the fact that there are fans taking it too far. And before we go there, this is why. She did an interview with TMZ off the street, and she basically iced the reporter and wouldn't say anything regarding Selena.
How's everything going with you and Selena? I know you unfollowed her. You still don't follow her. Are things good with you guys?
Sunday is so fun. It's my day of rest. I'm Francia. I'm hanging out with my dog.
Do you guys still talk?
It's a good day, isn't it? It's so pretty out now.
I know, isn't it?
Last week.
So this goes for about 2 minutes, and she refuses to answer any questions regarding Selena. She just dodges them all like Neo in the Matrix, and refuses to engage on this. Now, just doing that alone is what caused the fans to go after. Now, this is where things get strange. She just happens to run into the TMZ reporter again. Big red flag, guys. Come on, really? More like she probably called him to stage this, to tell him, well, look what's happening.
I'm okay.
Okay, what's new with you?
You know, it's crazy that I'm seeing you again because you made quite the show for me.
Did I?
You did. You made quite the show for me.
I didn't mean to do all that, but you know, it happens.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure no one means to do anything, but you know, now I'm being bullied like
What's
crazy.
new? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Like that's not good.
No, it's not. It's not good at all. It's not fun either.
Yeah. What are like some crazy things you got? I was like reading the comments. I was like, dang, this is pretty bad.
They're pretty bad.
Okay.
I think the one that probably hurt the most was I hope someone goes up your and rips out your other kidney.
Damn, that's pretty bad.
So listen, I don't really want to talk to you right now. The only thing I'm going to say is in no way, shape, or form does anyone condone bullying.
Correct.
Especially Selena.
Yeah.
She literally has a whole nonprofit dedicated to mental health.
Okay.
And I believe Rare Beauty just even had an event for mental health. So the fact that now I'm being bullied as I am, and it is messing with me mentally. It just, to me, it's not what anyone wants for someone. And
right.
Facts. So 100%. And so, I mean, it's not even like she said anything. That's what's so weird about this. And it made me wonder, like, well, why didn't she say anything? Why wouldn't she still just be polite? Yeah, I love Selena, and just put on a face. What caused all this to happen is really, how do you go from this to then this beef? Well, now reports coming in, and I've gone back, and this seems to be something that's been reported on before, like more subtly. But apparently, she was calling Selena out for her drinking after the kidney transplant. So El Cuque, famous Spanish radio host and father of Francia, went on a Spanish news show called Primer Impacto 5 months ago and wound up giving more context about what went down. So this is now just resurfacing. But you asked why his daughter wasn't included in Selena's highly anticipated doc. And he told the outlet it's no secret that happened between them, and added that's just what happens with love, money, and fame. He then explained Selena and Francia had a disagreement when Selena was drinking. Apparently, Francia told her she didn't give her a kidney so she could go out and drink, causing stress on the organ. Now, this is the thing. I see both sides here. Like, Francia's right. You just had a life-changing thing. At the same time, you don't control the kidney anymore. And so that's where I'm standing on this. Like, I understand her frustration. I can understand why she wouldn't maybe want to talk. But it's like, you don't get to control the kidney forever as if it's like yours. Now you can look out for her as a friend, and I can understand why that would make you upset. But this seems to be like, I didn't give you that so you could just ruin it. That's a tough one, right? Because yeah, she did give part of herself, like risked her own life to save Selena's life, right? How long does she have say on what that kidney does? In my eye, she doesn't have any more say. She made the choice. She did it. You got to let Selena make her own choices, even if they aren't the best choices. You got to let Selena do what she wants. So because she has one kidney now, she can never drink again. What she drink? I don't know the specifics, but that's where this is coming from. And then you go down, and apparently also 2008, this interview came out. Francia admitted she was angry when she called her social worker about the news. People criticized doctor for telling Selena first and inadvertently putting pressure on Francia to agree to the surgery. She wanted to take time to really think about the life-altering decision that was taken from her. She definitely felt pressure to do it. And yeah, that's what's weird. When I found out I was the match, it wasn't the way I expected, she told Self in 2018. One day I got a phone call from Selena on FaceTime, and she's like, "We're a match." And I'm like, "Yay, how did you know this?" She went, I had a way that I wanted to tell her then when I made that decision. Key thing, this is said in 2018. I wanted to tell her when I'd made the decision. And so, yeah, she basically was like, nope, Selena found out first, and Selena called and like, you did it. You're doing it. Now, again, this is a quote from her from 2018 when they were still friendly. But yeah, this idea, like she wanted to think about it more and not be pressured. How could you say no after that point? Someone else wrote, like, how dare you? You have a match and you're not going to save your friend's life. And granted, she did it, but it's like Frances was guilt tripped. The procedure doc is an idiot. Selena should have allowed her to make the decision instead of celebrating, is what some of these people have said in the past to sort of start where this came from. And that does sort of make things interesting. And then, yes, and then apparently she was unhappy with Selena's unhealthy choices after she was spotted drinking alcohol before checking into a mental health facility in 2018. They then were good again. But in 2019, a source told the same publication that Selena was fed up with feeling indebted to her friend. And that's the point here. It's like at a certain point when you give, you have to then let go and say, well, I gave. I can't constantly be there seeking credit or having to have say in what happens to that thing I gave. You gave it away. It's now Selena's. If Selena chooses to ruin it, that's on her, man. You did your part. You saved a life. You saved your friend. And I can understand a little bit of where Selena might be coming from, where it's like, oh my God. So now because I took your kidney, which you chose to do, granted, maybe you felt pressure, but I was dying. You saved my life. But now I'm like forever going to have to thank you in everything I ever say and always be healthy the way I want to live. Like, is that right? I don't know. I bet you some of you are going to say yes and some of you are going to say no. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for all alerts, and smash that like button too. A lot of you getting unsubscribed, so please not only subscribe, but leave a comment, help the engagement of this, because yeah, when you go through all this, this is more complicated. Truth is, Selena was tired of feeling like she owed something to her because she gave her a kidney. This was Francia's choice. Selena did not steal the kidney from her. And then, yeah, she referred to Francia at one point, the girl who gave me her kidney. And then they rekindled it because then they did a TikTok later, it seems. It's been back and forth. But as you go through it all and see it, the only thing I'm going to say is no ancient performers. Oh, we did this. This is where, sorry, I'm looking for one more quote. This is where the feud came in. Sorry, I have one last thing here. I wanted to make sure you guys saw it all. The final wrap up of this feud. And honestly, I'm curious where you guys stand. Yeah, this is why there was a documentary, and during that documentary, she made a quote and said, well, who is your best friend in the industry was what the question was. And Selena, I never fit with a cool group of girls that were celebrities. My only friend in the industry really is Taylor, she told Rolling Stone during a recent interview. So then people were upset because like, well, wait a second, Francia is in the industry. She's an actress and she gave you her kidney. You're not friends with, you didn't mention her, not only in that quote, but once in the documentary. Francia certainly appeared amused by Selena's statement. She commented the word interesting on a post shared by E! News detailing Selena's claim to Rolling Stone and proceeded to unfollow her former friend but Selena still follows her on Instagram. Afterwards, Selena responded in a comment on TikTok, "Sorry, I didn't mention every person I know." And that's what triggered a lot of this more frustrating, like, wait, what? Every person you know? This woman gave you a kidney, Selena. How dare you? So I can honestly see both sides of this, and now it like makes a little bit more sense why there might be an issue here. Francia clearly feels one way, like, I gave you this part of my life, this part of me. It put me at risk. I give you this, and you're out there doing these dumb things like drinking. On top of that, like, you're not considering me a friend. Who else does this sort of thing? I would argue a good person to fight Selena's side. Yes, thank you, friend, for doing that. But you constantly make me feel like I must abide by you now for the rest of my life because you chose to do that. I didn't make you do it. No, I didn't steal it from you. I'm sick of feeling indebted for the rest of my life. I'm grateful. I've said I'm grateful. She has. She's given her Billboard Music Award away to her. She's made it very vocal. Maybe she wants to focus her documentary on other aspects of her life and not make it the Francia show. That's where I'm stuck on this. Where do you go? I can see both sides of this. Ultimately, I think I'm a little bit more team Selena. Francia shouldn't be out there saying anything. And it does feel like these moments on TMZ feel a little staged. Maybe they weren't, but she could have just blocked it. Like, I don't want to comment right now. She didn't have to like do the weird, "Hey, so the sun's nice out, huh?" And clearly a non-answer is an answer. She did that. And now, of course, it's going to upset the fans. And now she's like, "Well, leave me alone." It's a little Hailey Bieber-y. Don't say anything at all if you don't want to say anything mean, right? Just don't say anything. Walk away, ignore the paparazzo. Seeing her show up at the same paparazzo twice? Maybe that's why Selena is a little fed up with her. Maybe there's more to the story than we know. What do you guys think? That's me breaking down the pop culture tea. I want to hear your thoughts, though. Make sure if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Again, like I said, smash the thumbs up at least, and let's see your comments down below. I'll respond to a couple of them. Thanks so much, everybody. We'll be live in a bit. Hope to see you there.